Hey there and welcome to my channel. Do any of you have an embarrassing landscape bed anywhere in your yard that you're like, you know what, if anybody came over and saw this, they would think really bad of me? Well, I do, and it's right behind me. This is what I have dubbed the embarrassment bed. Look at it. Now, there used to be some plants, but the plants were struggling. I had knockout roses in there and yikes. And so I thought, you know what? I'm tired of this. So last fall, I ripped all the terrible looking plants here out and wanted to wait until spring to replant. So a little recap. I have a full sun bed. I have a full shade bed. And then I have a dappled sun bed. So I had to think about 3 different light requirements and 3 different functionalities that I wanted for each bed. Are you ready for the plant choices? First up, if you know me, you know I love all things Southern living. So to have Southern living as part of my landscape, the Southern Living plant collection has captured my heart. I know I talk about it all the time in my videos, but I'm really serious. I have every magazine, every cookbook, every Christmas book. I have everything. And to have the plant collection, seriously. So look at this color. Is it not gorgeous? It's like this plum purple color. This is a loropetalum, and it's going to get 6 foot by 6 foot. And it is called the red diamond, I guess because it has red flowers instead of the hot pink, which that's really cool too. And so my goal for this bed is because it's full sun, it's not really a bed that, you know, we use for anything, but I want it to be pretty. So I want simple, basic, nothing over the top, not spending a bunch of money back here. I want a couple of plants and mulching it and then done. So I felt like loropetalum getting very nice and big, 6 foot by 6 foot, to fill in this space. It adds privacy for our hot tub and our back patio area. And, you know, I think it's going to be pretty. We have neighbors over on the other side. Maybe it would give them something pretty to look at. So I chose this Southern Living, red diamond loropetalum. It's called a mid-size loropetalum, which, you know, 6 foot is pretty short for a standard loropetalum. So I am 5'2". Let me show you how tall I am against this. So it's easily going to, you know, at probably a lot higher, more mature, it'll get to the top of the lattice, if not higher, which is perfect, and then wide. Next, we have the Sunshine Ligustrum, again, from the Southern Living plant collection, as you can see. And this is going to get 3 to 6 feet by 3 to 4 feet wide. So not as crazy tall. And so I've got them kind of in a staggered pattern. Let's go around the side and look at the other beds. And now we move to this bed. I have a Japanese maple here, and it's sort of dappled sun. So it's not full shade, it's not full sun, it's afternoon sun, which can be super intense in the summertime. But it's shaded enough that I can grow just about anything in here other than full sun plants. And I wanted to do something really pretty in here. I wanted a lot of perennials, a lot of ferns and hostas, and you know, I wanted to share with you what I got. I'm going to start with this bed because it's incomplete. I'm still going to go plant shopping for this bed, but what I do have, I want to share with you. So first up, I have Sun Patience. These are amazing flowers. They're annuals, and they mound, and they love the shade, and they can handle the sun. And I love the fact that they have these dark plum colored leaves, but these vibrant colors. And I just think that's so pretty. I always have loved this color combination, the plum with the brightness of it's almost purple, like fuchsia. So Sun Patient, I am going to do a few around this way, probably some in the back. I have this foxglove. I don't know what color it is. It's kind of looking pink. And so I just got one of these. I may get a couple of more. It needs some water. Our standard variegated liriope or monkey grass. This is the non-spreading variety. Liriope muscari variegata. So variegated liriope. And then from the Southern Living plant collection, I found this Nandina. I think it is spectacular. And the craziest part, this is called the Obsession, and it doesn't have a plant tag, but the new growth is gorgeous. It's like these earth tones, and I am so in love with the colors of this. It's just such a pretty plant. And so I know Nandinas do really well in the sun and the shade, but this one, I was doing some research and it looked like it was better rated for part sun, which is perfect. So I snagged this one. I wanted another one. I couldn't find another one, so I thought I might look around for some more. So you guys know I absolutely love, love, love the Southern Living plant collection. Having anything Southern Living in my garden makes me feel like I have arrived. So this, here we go. I also have some hosta. I got all the same. Let me show it to you. I just snagged these. I really wanted some of the Proven Winners one, but these were $5, and I just wanted something for now that was inexpensive. So $5 a plant, I figure I couldn't go wrong. So I just snagged these, and so far that's all I have. I have the coleus that I grew, and so we're just gonna maybe plant what we have and move on. Let me show you what I got for the other beds. So now we are at the hot tub bed. The eye-shaped bed is right over here. Then we have the hot tub bed, and the full sun bed is over here. So what we want to do here is create a simple space that is going to be easy to look over, but be functional and pretty. Functional in that we can see over it. It's going to provide a barrier between our lawn and our patio. And so when you're thinking of designing your beds, redesigning your beds, make sure that you're thinking about the look of it, but also the functionality of it, which is what I've tried to do for each one. So for this bed, I just wanted simple, straight row, not many plants. And so I chose this Encore Azalea. I love, love, love Encore Azaleas. And this is the Autumn Rouge. It is a hot pink flower, and it is gorgeous. And so I'm going to plant three along here, and then I'm going to pull up, this is Creeping Jenny. It's a volunteer from one of my planters above that, you know, that has gone crazy, and so I'm going to dig it up and plant it in different places all around my landscape. And so paired with that, I think this is going to be really, really pretty. And I absolutely love Encore Azaleas. They bloom 3 different times, in the spring, in the summer, and the fall. And they are evergreen here in North Carolina, and so it's the most amazing plant. This is a shaded bed, and so I have to be cognizant of the fact that there's not much light, and the light that is here is right now in the afternoon, and as you can see, there's really not much. You just have to think about light requirements and what type plant can handle that space, that light requirement. So I've had to think of it 3 different ways in each bed, and they're side by side. So again, as you're thinking through your landscape, make sure that you're paying attention to light requirements, the way that the beds are facing, the functionality, the look of it, the height requirements or the height restrictions you may have for a window or a wall. The last but most important plant in my landscape is going to go right here on the corner, and there's such a story about it that I just had to get myself together because I started crying over a plant, but it's what it means. Just wanted to share with you. So I wanted something for this corner that was special. I wanted something that meant something. I want to show you what I am going to plant here. It is the Proven Winners At Last rose. It is what they call a landscape rose, and it gets, I think, 3 feet tall. The smell of this rose is unbelievable. I cannot tell you, it is the best smell, and it's so pretty. What is so special about this rose, other than it's Proven Winners and it's a rose? Well, the color. So the color is an orangey yellow peach, but I'm choosing to look at it as an orange rose. So this is an orange rose, and What's so special about that, you may be asking? My husband has been a head football coach for the high school for many, many years. He has coached football for as long as I have known him. They are building a brand new high school in our town where we live in what's called Mebane. And they have not built a new school in our school system in, I want to say 50 years. It's been about a year that I found this new high school and was just taken by it, and really started praying that my husband would have that position because it's right down the road. He was driving 30 minutes one way, and it wasn't in the community where we lived. And our community is like Friday Night Lights. Football is life in this town. And for him to come back to the new high school, he was offered the head coach position at the new high school here in our town. It will open in August of this year, and he was only the fourth person to have been hired. So he's the fourth in the school history, the first head football coach in the school history. He is 5 miles down the road. The school colors are orange and royal blue. When I saw this orange flower on this rose, I knew I had to have it. Well, as I was getting ready to make this video, I saw the name on the tag. I've said it a couple of times since I bought it, but I just realized the meaning. At last he's home. At last we have the answer to our prayers, and at last it's just an amazing opportunity for him and for our family and for our community. And so I am so excited for this Proven Winners At Last landscape rose, and it is going to be the star of the show, sitting right here on the corner, and I am so excited. So enough of the mushy gushy, enough of the sentimental journey. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Get your hands dirty, enjoy the sunshine, and I will see you in another video soon. Take care.